to disregard it, and you're never going to hear from me again. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I know I look a mess, but y'all, I'm at Chick-fil-A, right? Because I haven't ate all day. It's about to be 6 o'clock. All I had this morning was some fruit, and I'm at Chick-fil-A. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, you know, on an empty stomach because I'm very hungry. So I'm trying to make better decisions. So I get, you know, they grilled wrap or whatever, which honestly it'd be dry, but nonetheless I get the wrap. The wrap, I didn't even get the meal because I'm not trying to eat fried foods. No fries, no drink, just the wrap is $9. Excuse me, I could have got me a #1 with cheese for the same price. I see why we eat trash, because eating healthy is expensive. I just feel like I could have spent $9 and got me a whole meal.
Well, there was two, I thought. There was one that wanted to know how you slept. Like, do you sleep with no clothes on or some craziness like that? And then the other that seemed kind of like asking you questions more, like trying to, he was like interviewing you, for lack of a better.
That's the same guy.
That is?
Yeah, so I feel like I have cut him off because over the weekend we spoke a little bit, and he was like, you know, what are you doing? And I was like, you know, I'm chilling, I'm doing some solo shopping and getting some lunch. And he was like, for all of that you could have asked to see me. And I was like, what? It's always when it's convenient for you, and I'm not doing that. So yeah, I sent him a voice message telling him how I felt, and then he responded, and I didn't even respond. And he ended with like, but we can just disregard this. And I just was like, we are going to disregard it, and you're never going to hear from me again. I don't know. Like,
and then they never pursued the date, like you said. So we show people how we want to be treated.
Right, exactly. And to be honest, I'm not. So I'm like, dang, I hate that I gave you this impression, but it's actually not okay with me. So welcome back to the channel. So yesterday I like attempted to start vlogging, which is why you guys see the water clip, because like spending time with God near the water is my absolute top 5 favorite thing to do, favorite place to spend time with him. It's just amazing. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Last summer I would just take trips to the beach by myself to literally watch the waves and just pray and write. Very therapeutic. I am on my way to the gym. So don't think I told you guys, but I joined the gym again. I think I told you guys that I told you guys that I had to cancel my membership back in January because my legs and my knees were swelling and it just wasn't good. So I was like, I'm just gonna cancel. I honestly have just been doing like cardio and light weights. I cannot lift heavy. So yeah, I'm basically just taking my time with that, and then I have to go by the post office. I have to send my work computer back because my contract ended. I was kind of sad about that. I'm not gonna hold y'all, I was sad because I think I told y'all, I don't really know, I don't remember what I be telling y'all, but so you guys know, if you don't know, I have been in full-time entrepreneurship for like 4 years, but last year, the end of last year, or no, over the summer maybe, I picked up a job because y'all, business was just not businessing. My brain was fried and I just couldn't. So I'm so thankful for God though, because he opened up a door, a very specific door for me. I was opening up to God and letting him know, like, listen, if you're gonna send me back to work, if I have to do that, that's cool, but I need it to be something where you know, my creativity can thrive, where like I'm not going on nobody's phone, like I can't do that again, like I need freedom. And y'all, that position was everything that I could have like really wanted. It was very light, it was very easy, I had creative freedom, I worked from home, work at your own pace. It was in influencer marketing, which is like up my alley. I was basically working on the behind the scenes side of like brand deals and everything. So it was an amazing opportunity, and like God really he did his big one for me. But it was a temp job, so it was only supposed to be 3 months, but they ended up extending me to 6 months. And of course, like I wanted it to be extended again, but they just didn't have work for me to do. Like, no lie, y'all, like the last month or even 2 of the job, like I wasn't really doing anything because there was no work to do anymore, so my contract ended. Oh yeah, I say all that to say I'm really gonna miss that job. Like I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed my team, all the things. But y'all, I've been trying to cut stuff out of my diet because my skin, I told y'all, like my skin is not doing me right, and I've never experienced it, I feel like, this bad. Like my dark spots, crazy. I need to get my hair done because I already know my friends want to go outside a little bit and have a good time, you know what I mean? I don't be like outside, but me and my friends, we definitely will, like, you know, go to a restaurant, go to a happy hour, some braids. I think I decided that I'm just gonna get some braids, especially since I'm like recommitted to the gym right now. And y'all, when I leave the gym, my hair literally be like wet, like soaked, and I'm like, I can't. I can't. I would have like cut my hair by now, to be honest with y'all. Y'all know I've been a shortcut girl. I've been living the cut life for a very long time, since I was 16 to be exact. So I wanted to grow my hair out. 1, to get braids. 2, to get a bust down middle part ponytail. I had to get it for a wedding, and then I ended up really liking that style, so I want to get that again before I cut my hair. Get a sew-in, but I didn't get a sew-in, but I have had at least 3 or 4 quick weaves. So yeah, I just wanted to be able to wear some more styles. I have a case of water in my back seat and a bunch of empty water bottles, by the way. And so I'm filling up my water bottle, if y'all were wondering. So I live in Jersey, and what was it, like 2 weeks ago? I say everything is 2 weeks ago, by the way. I'm terrible with remembering timing, but about a couple weeks ago, I think it was 2 weeks ago, basically there was this on the news that like our water, Philly and Jersey, I believe, water was like contaminated. So y'all know the news putting fear in everybody's heart, so we all like, you know, trying to get some water. And so I grabbed a case. Luckily my house, like, we already get big like jugs of water delivered like on a regular, so we had like a decent amount of water. But I went and grabbed a case anyway, and I never took it out my car because like 2 days later they said our water was okay. So I have a case of water in my car, and I just use it to refill my water bottle. But I'm about to go in the gym. I think, pretty sure my Celsius is kicking in because I feel very like hyper right now. Oh, I can't wait to get my hair done. I mean, my birthday's in like, I think 3 weeks, and I don't have any plans. I don't know why. It's not that I'm not excited for my birthday, but I'm kind of just like blah as far as planning goes. Like, I don't know what I want to do, and I don't really have the energy to like, not the energy, or I guess the desire kind of to like plan anything. I don't know. I need to figure it out. I don't think I want to do anything crazy. I don't know if it's the fact that I'm turning 29, but I do feel like that's a good still age. Like, it's going to be the last year of my 20s. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, y'all. I'm going to show you guys everything that I got. This is one. Just pull everything out really fast. I'll show y'all the book. So, did I find this on TikTok or did I find this on Amazon? Can't remember. But it's 52 Weeks in the Word. It's a companion for reading through the Bible in a year. I can't say that I'm like in a rush to read the whole Bible in a year. But I do want to read through the whole thing. I don't think I have necessarily a time constraint on it. But I figured this would be a good tool to help me do that. And this had really good reviews on Amazon. So it says, I'll read y'all a little bit of the back. A joy-filled, thoughtful, and realistic pathway through the entirety of God's Word. Reading through the Bible in a year can feel daunting. It can be hard to know how or where to start. Perhaps you just need a friend who follows Jesus to help. Her name is Trilla Nubel. The teacher and lover of the scriptures describes herself as a forever student, and she'd like nothing more than for you to join her in the grand and thrilling adventure of growing in the love and knowledge of Jesus Christ. And so apparently it has a reading plan that's not too big or small, 52 reflections, 1 per week, prayer prompts for each scripture, built-in rest and catch-up days, space for your own reflection or study, and easy instructions. And it has a little aesthetic to it. We love a good aesthetic. So I'm like really excited about this because I am definitely trying to increase my time in the Word. So I'm really related to my desk, but I wanted to show y'all that because anytime I order from Amazon, I feel like I always get a book too. These little acrylic containers for my pens and my highlighters. So, oh, okay. I thought they were stuck together. They're not. These 2 acrylic containers, and we ain't gonna waste no time. We're about to put the pens in there right now. They're my new pens, so I know these work. Let's see if this one works. And these, like this, it just doesn't match the aesthetic of everything else. This does not match the aesthetic. And y'all know, if y'all don't know by now, I am pretty much an aesthetic girl. Okay, so, and we are going to have these. Oh, I love it already. I love it already. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's put it over my desk. So actually, I think I'm gonna move those candles, but I love how those look right there. I told you guys how my contract ended, and I'm basically back in full-time entrepreneurship right now until I figure out if I'm supposed to go back into something else or not. I really don't know. So being that I am working 100% back on my stuff, my space is really important to me. Like, I am definitely someone who thrives in a clean space. I need a space that matches my creativity, my vibe, my aesthetic, all that stuff. Like, I just operate at my full capacity when my space encourages me to want to create and work. So that is why I ordered this stuff, because I was like, if we gonna be doing this, to be back in this room having to work, like, I need it to be how I need it. So that's why I moved things around in my room, and I ordered some new desk accessories because I can't really know why I got this, but I did. Are you supposed to peel this? No? Okay. So this is supposed to be like a what is it called? A cup holder thing. That is not the word. Can't think of the word. What is this called? It's a cup thing. So let me show y'all. So you know, when I have my morning coffee and tea, I'll just, you know, place it on there. like so, like that. In the picture, like the candle looks like it should be both of these combined as far as size goes, but ooh, I can smell it. Yeah, I definitely thought it was bigger than this, but okay. It's just like a, you know, like a little shape candle, white or ivory one. So I got this black mat to put underneath my keyboard. So hope I like this. Hope it doesn't drown out the vibe. All right, y'all, this is the vibe right now. I feel like, I don't know if it's giving 100% what I wanted to give, but it's definitely getting there. So yeah, I'm probably gonna continue to play around with it and add, well, I don't know if I'm necessarily going to add, because I kind of want it to be minimalistic. So yeah, pretty excited about this right here. I'm gonna keep y'all posted on how I enjoy it. I'll probably start it tonight, to be honest. So yeah, check out my joint. It is so nice out today, y'all. So let me tell y'all about my hair, okay, because I know it look a little crazy. My sister is supposed to be doing my hair today, and she basically hit me with the, you know how the hairstylist be like, hey boo, hey, you can't be doing that to me. You're supposed to give me some straight backs, just to, you know, get me through until my birthday, whenever I figure out what I want to do for that and do to my hair, whatever. Cancel appointment text because it's nice outside. Now I gotta go out and do my errands like this, which, I mean, ain't no shame in my game. It is what it is. But I couldn't believe my own sister. It be your own blood. It be your own people. Hit me with the hey boo text. And I had just got in my car, y'all. Like, was just about to go to the hair store. Hey, I am about to go inside of Ulta and try and get some skincare products. I think I've been telling y'all, I think I told y'all, my skin, I'm gonna give y'all a close-up, but my skin, I have like never really dealt with my skin the way that I'm dealing with it now. It's just like I have so many dark spots, and I know it's from me picking my breakouts, but like even where I was getting breakouts, like right here, like I don't usually get all of that. And so I'm just, right now I'm kind of really self-conscious about these dark spots on my face because I'm not used to them. I feel like some of them were hormonal, I guess some stress. I have a situation where like my dark spots were wilding, and Urban Skin RX I feel like worked really well for me. So I'm gonna go get some of that, and I think I'm gonna try Good Molecules. I think that's what it's called. I wanted to show y'all my skin. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm letting y'all get this up close. I feel like this was hormonal. Like my cycle had came and I got this like crazy bump. Like it wasn't a regular pimple, and so boom, you guys see this, like 3 right there, 1 right there. There's so many on my forehead, like, oh my gosh, I know you guys see this. I am so not used to all of this. Like, this one just came the other day, and like, I don't know, it wasn't even really like a pimple. If it's hormonal, if it's my gut health, like, I don't know. I'm trying to pay attention to what I eat. Like, I know, like last week I ate boiled eggs, and I feel like the boiled eggs gave me a breakout. So yeah, I don't know. I just realized I didn't show y'all what I got from Ulta. So I got the Good Molecules Blemish Scar and Discoloration Duo. So there's 2 products in here. These are like decent sized bottles too. Discoloration serum. But then the girl basically persuaded me to get the duo. So hopefully this works in getting rid of these dark spots. I also got the Urban Skin RX Retinol rapid repair and dark spot treatment. Years ago when I was telling y'all how I had that like one little situation where my dark spots were wilding for real, and I feel like I remember this working for me, so hopefully it works fairly quickly again. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, honestly. I'm about to just show y'all, but it's a for normal to oily skin purifying foaming cleanser. It's like a dermatologist recommended product, so however you say that, that's what it is. That's everything. So let's hope that these products work to clear this skin up, because I'm so sad about my skin, y'all. Like, oh my gosh. To get a Big Mac with what?
With no onions and no pickles and
What?
lettuce and
Pickles
cheese.
is the best part. No,
No, but I
lettuce
got-
and no cheese?
Yeah.
You wildin'. That's
With
a,
lettuce and
that's a-
cheese. No, with
Oh.
lettuce and cheese.
I was about to say, that's a waste of a burger. Hey y'all, welcome back to another day. We feel how my sister, I told y'all how yesterday she flaked on me with doing my hair. I think I told y'all that. You know, I gave some grace there because yesterday was a nice day. You know, I know she wanted to be outside. Didn't have her son. I get that. But then we spoke about today, her doing my hair early in the morning, because today's also going to be a nice day. It's like 80 something degrees, and I wanted to be able to enjoy the day, so we were going to do my hair early in the morning. Hit her up, no response. A couple hours later, she hits me back, and I just was like, never mind, because I could be a little stubborn. And she hit me back around, I think like 12:30. Sissy, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you, because I don't like that. You flaked on me 2 days in a row. Then let me tell you this. My mom called me like, your sister's trying to fix it. She feels bad that she didn't wake up early to do your hair, but she said you can come now. And me being stubborn me, I just was like, no. No, forget about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. So I ended up putting on my U-part wig, and I just have it in this semi braid right now to kind of hopefully give it like a little crinkly look. So yeah, that's the update on my hair. Yeah, I'm about to do me a little lash set because I think I'm going to meet up with my friend. I have to do something. Like, we've had nice days back to back, and I feel like yesterday I wasted, so I need to do something. I went to the gym today. Felt really good, y'all. I sweat so much in the gym. I mean, I'm sure everybody does, but like, my hat was wet. I was like, how is my hat wet? Like, I don't know. I didn't realize I'd be sweating so much. So I wanted to chat a little bit because I've been seeing a lot of, you know, the comments come in about my YouTube video when I was venting to y'all, and I'm happy to know that like I'm not alone. And I'm still very much so figuring out this season that I'm in. But I do feel like I'm finally like surrendering to the season. And it's so crazy because I feel like I'm about to be probably in and out of the frame, but it's so crazy because I feel like my devotionals that I've been reading have been so like on point with helping me kind of, I don't know, like focus and make sense of the season, or, you know, like give me insight. Dang, I need my tweezers. Hold up. I honestly want to read you guys at least a part of the devotional so that you can, you know, understand what I'm talking about. Be thankful. This is the part that I feel like really got me. Be thankful for quiet days when nothing special seems to be happening. Instead of being bored by the lack of action, use times of routine to seek my face. Although this is an invisible transaction, it speaks volumes in spiritual realms. Moreover, you are richly blessed when you walk trustingly with me through the routines of your day. That second part really spoke to me because I feel like another part of this season that I am trying to navigate is the fact that I told you guys, I haven't really had the like desire, or I don't know, can't really get in my bag as far as content and creating and encouraging and all of that. And that has been really uncomfortable for me because it's something that I'm used to doing. You know, I'm used to posting a picture or a reel and having a great revelation in the comments, or you know, just like things like that. Like, that is a part of my purpose. It's who I am. It's what makes me feel like I'm operating in my gift. I know I have a gift of edification, encouraging, teaching, all of that. And so to feel like it's hard to do that, or I'm not operating in that, has made me feel extremely uncomfortable. And then when you incorporate comparison into that, it just makes it 10 times worse, because it's like, not only am I really not in a place of feeling like I'm sharing right now, or I'm being useful or purposeful for my audience or for myself, I'm also now seeing everybody else who is creating, and I'm like, dang, why can't I create? Why am I not in my bag? You know, and then you compare yourself to these other people on social media. For this to say, like, to just be thankful for the quiet days, the quiet season. And what I've said now is, like, maybe I'm in a season where, you know, I'm not necessarily sharing right now. You know what I mean? I'm loading up for me. I'm deepening my intimacy with God and going to a new level in Him. And I do trust and believe that words are going to flow back out of me at the proper time when I'm released to share again. But right now, it may not be that for me. And so for this to say, be thankful for quiet days when nothing special seems to be happening, because that's what it feels like. It feels like nothing is happening. And then the part of, instead of being bored by the lack of action, use times of routine to seek my face. Like, I just couldn't relate to that more, because not taking the action of creating content or being active on social media, like I said, it makes me feel like I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? Just because it's what I do. I hope that makes sense to you guys. So just to see another perspective, and that this ultimately is leading you back to Christ. Ultimately, it's a leading back to Christ. It's a leading back to spending time with God. It just was very relatable. So the other one, this is what it says. I call you to lead the life that I have assigned to you, and to be content. Beware of comparing your situation with that of someone else and feeling dissatisfied because of the comparison. It is also harmful to compare your circumstances with what they used to be, or with fantasies that bear little resemblance to reality. Instead, make every effort to accept as your calling the life I have assigned to you. This perspective helps take the sting out of even the harshest circumstances. If I have called you to a situation, I will give you everything you need. Okay, the camera had died. Where was I? Compare your circumstances to what they used to be. So the fact that I'm focused on, or magnifying the fact that, like, oh, I used to be able to create content easily, or like, why am I not in my bag? Like, that's doing more harm than good if I focus on that, rather than accepting the fact that this is where I am, and this space can be very powerful if I truly lean into the fact that God is still with me. Like, God is with me here as much as He is when I'm in my bag. You know what I mean? And just a reminder to be careful of where I place my identity. So yeah, just very powerful, like, revelations, and I'm thankful. You know what I mean? And I think for me, I need to just stop being so concerned about my future, because the reality is, y'all, we will never be able to control time. Like, all you have is now. So I don't know, I'm being gathered mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and like I said, y'all, I am surrendering to the season. I don't want to let the enemy trick me, distract me, make me think that I lost it. What's in you can't be taken out of you, okay? You gotta know who you belong to, and I think that's something that I just have been really reminding myself of. So yeah, so that's that on that. And I hope that's helpful for some of you who are also, you know, just have been feeling the way that I expressed in that video. Again, I think for me it's multiple moving parts to it, but you got this, sis. You got this. Keep your time with God as a priority. Reading the word, just spending time with him. I always say there's a beautiful exchange that happens when we spend time with God, and that may look like in the beginning, like, sis, it may look like a lot of tears. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll be crying my little eyes out. Okay, it has been a lot of tears within this past week because I've been dumping on God. I've been telling him how I feel. I have been doing deliverance on myself and like praying myself through. The other night, y'all, I literally feel like God's strength, it makes me emotional thinking about it, literally visited me the other night. Like, he gave me strength. I was laying hands all over myself because you have to take control. You have to take authority. Y'all know I say it all the time, we ain't going out like that, okay? You know God. Don't let the enemy confuse you. Don't let your thoughts confuse you. You know God and you have a relationship with him. So I think this eye is done. That's that on that, because it's literally the be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's literally what is happening. Like, I feel like I ain't even really going into it as much as I will, but yeah, y'all, it's a lot, but it is the good work. It is the fruitful work. It is work that is going to bear fruit in your mind, in your spirit. Like, don't skip it. Do not skip it. I don't know, but I do think that sometimes it's not necessarily that what you're going through you won't feel it again. I think that when moments come up, when you're tested, you have to you know, change your reaction, or just, like, I don't know, remember what God has already said to you. I literally had to do that the other night because I told y'all I feel like God's strength literally gave me a visit the other night, and then like the next night I found myself like in my thoughts again, and I had to pull up my phone because that night when, you know, me and Holy Spirit had that encounter, I wrote down notes in my phone of what I felt like he was saying to me. So the night after that, when I was feeling like, what the heck, you know, like, me and God had a wonderful moment, like, the other night. I pulled out my phone and I rewrote and I reread those notes, because you're gonna have to remind yourself, like, as much as you need to remind yourself. And so as I did that, I redeclared those words over myself, and I feel like that helps with your belief system. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't like that, friend. I'm supposed to be going out with my friend, and I don't like the name of the place, y'all. I don't like that. It's called Devil's Alley. I ain't trying to be in no Devil's Alley. Okay? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, friend. Okay, y'all, I am ready, about to head out. I just went with a little black, I don't know, the thing shirt, some jeans, and my Converses. Got my Glamaholic fanny, and that's the fit. So yeah. Friend's face. It's okay.
We had a good time.
We did. But so now, he don't got the phone, so he got to entertain himself.
Yeah.
Alright, so I literally came on here just to end the vlog because I refuse to not have an ending for the vlog. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. It's a little longer than my usual, so I hope it was entertaining enough. This was my life in, like, I feel like a week and a half. So that's it. See you guys in the next vlog. Bye.